This reaction video today was sent to me by a subscriber who wanted to get my opinion on this video. And this video is of a popular American comedian. He's a Nigerian American and his name is Godfrey. And recently he went to Jamaica to the Reggae Sumfest and he had something to say about his experience in Jamaica. And he described Jamaica as the Nike of the Caribbean. So this is what comedian Godfrey had to say about his experience in Jamaica.
And I stop me say, why I say, look at this, Jamaica. I know you guys are like, why are you wearing a Jamaican shirt? Well, I just came back from Jamaica. It was my first time. Can you believe it? I've never been to Jamaica. I've been all around the world. I mean, I've been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Kuwait, Lebanon, Shanghai, Beijing, Tokyo. I've been all over. Nigeria, Johannesburg. All around the world. Been to the Bahamas, but not Jamaica. Been to Puerto Rico, but not Jamaica. Been to Dominican Republic, but not Jamaica. Finally, I go to the Mecca. I feel like this is the Mecca of the Caribbean, is Jamaica. They are the Nike of Caribbeans. I don't care what nobody says. It's like Nigeria, to me, is the Nike of Africans, whether you like us or not. My boy, shout out to Calvin, Captain Calvin Stiggy, Airman. He said, yo, you gotta come to Jamaica. We're gonna take at least 4 days. Okay, Bomba Clad, you come down there, we go to Sumfest, man. I went to the Sumfest, which was off the chain, and I had to get me a Jamaica shirt. Look it, they made me, said, in order for you to be a real Jamaican, we have to give you the clothing. Real Jamaican clothing. I got that. And I got my mesh marina. I got the mesh marina. Boop, boop, boop. So I got all the requirements of becoming a real Jamaican. I just want to give a shout out to Jamaica, man. Y'all like really welcome me. I got a lot of love from people, a lot of fans. It was like meeting Nigerians because there's so much West African blood in Jamaica. It felt like everybody looked alike. When you go to the Caribbean, you go to these islands, man, you know that black folks, we're all the same, man. You couldn't tell who was who, really. I met people that were from Georgia that I thought were Jamaican. I met some people that were from Florida and different parts of Africa. It was beautiful. One blood, one blood, one blood. Boom, 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 boom. Big shout out to Spice, queen of dancehall. I hung out with her, man, and her crew. She was so kind and so sweet. She was awesome. She been in the game a minute. She deserves to be titled the queen of dancehall. She's dope as hell. She performed great, and she also crowned your man, Vybz Kartel. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have met Vybz Kartel. I'm in Jamaica for the first time, and I meet the king of dancehall, man. 100. My life is better than all of yours. And it was such a tripped out meeting because I go in there, everybody's meeting him, and I go up to him. I say, hey, I said, how you doing, man? And then, you know, they was like, hey, this is Godfrey, comedian. He's like, hey, brother, man, respect. Then he goes, Bomba Clot, yo! I watch all your videos, man. Especially your imitation of Steve Harvey. What? We were joking and laughing. He goes, man, your intelligence, man. You keep it real, man. You keep real. You speak for the people. Yo, once he said that to me, I said, I know I'm on the right track. One thing about Jamaica is they keep that 100. From Buju Banton to Bounty Killer to Ninja Man to Beanie Man to Bob Marley, they always keep it 100. And when you getting respect from them, I know I'm on the right track. Vybz Kartel just told me my shit was right. I was on point. I'll go f what nobody says. You feel me? I was able to watch the crowning of Vybz Kartel because I guess they crowned him the king of dancehall. That was Spice putting the crown on his head. Now listen. I don't get into all of that. Beanie Man says he's the king. I think that all of them are dope to me. You know, as a guy that loves dancehall, that loves reggae, that loves all that, I'm from the outside looking in. I think all of them are dope. But that is what they need to deal with on their own because I don't play with those kind of games. First of all, the Sumfest was so great. It was so awesome. They came with it. Yo, the Massacre was up there. You had Marcy was up there. Vybz killed it. Spice killed it. Skank killed it. I'm glad I came to Sumfest. Yo, respect to Jamaica. I'm an official Jamaican. Huh? I'm a real bad man. Real bad man. Booyakasha!
So that was comedian Godfrey documenting his experience in Jamaica at Reggae Sumfest. And one of the trends that I've been noticing recently is that every time you go on social media and there's one of these type of trend, 90% of the time they're non-Jamaicans. 90% of the time you see with these trends, they're non-Jamaicans, and they go out there and they talk about Jamaica, and they always compare it with with other Caribbean islands. So it's almost like pitting islands against each other. And that is just crazy to me, because a lot of times people will say, based on these viral trends, people would say like Jamaicans are full of themselves, and Jamaican, you think like you are from the best island and stuff like that. When most of the time, the people that start this type of conversation, they are not Jamaicans. Most of the time, they are tourists, and they go to Jamaica and they're documenting their experience. And then for whatever reason, they end up comparing Jamaica to the other Caribbean islands. But one of the things I have to say though about the Jamaican culture, Jamaica culture is bigger than Jamaica. And it took me leaving Jamaica to realize how big and how powerful our culture was. And when I left Jamaica, because living in Jamaica, I just see us as just regular Caribbean people, no different from any of the other Caribbean islands, and nothing like special about Jamaicans. We're just regular Caribbean people. So when I left Jamaica for the first time and I encounter people from all over the world, people from Germany, people from France, people from all over the world, and they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, Jamaica. And the reaction, that was the first time, like over 20 years ago, that was the first time it dawned on me that, wow, there's something different about Jamaica. And it is all because of the culture, because 99.9% of people that I interact with from Europe, from Asia, from even the Middle East, when they find out that I'm Jamaican, the first thing that they ask about is our music. You know, Bob Marley. You know, I remember one time having an interaction. I was in Bermuda at this point, and I was having an interaction with someone, and this person honestly thought that like almost every Jamaican was related to Bob Marley. So he's like, are you related to Bob Marley? Did you know him personal? You know, like stuff like that. So that's how people thought of our culture. And it is so disheartening that I think when we're outside in the world and people are looking at the Jamaican culture, the music culture, people think that the like reggae music, dancehall music is something that is cherished in Jamaica. But unfortunately, I think I would even go as far as say Europe cherish reggae music and dancehall music more than it is in Jamaica. Because Jamaica, we don't even have like, can you imagine reggae music, dancehall music that has done so much for the culture, that I believe that without reggae music or dancehall music, I don't think that our tourism industry would be such a big deal in Jamaica. And the fact that we have such a big music industry and there's no like reggae hall of fame, there's nothing like that set up in Jamaica, where we have hundreds of talented Jamaican musicians, like past and present, and a lot of like, I can think of about 100 easily that could go into like a reggae museum and documenting the history of reggae music. And it's not like it's something that it would have to be something free. That could have been something where you could pay and you could access like a reggae museum. And I just believe our government don't really treat our music like our music is what made Jamaica so special. So when you see like people like Godfrey going to Jamaica and the excitement on his face and the excitement meeting Vybz Kartel, like one celebrity, because a lot of people would see Godfrey, the comedian, as like a big deal because he's made a name for himself with comedy on the international stage. And to see him like reacting to Vybz Kartel like that, to show you the impact of Jamaican music, reggae and dancehall music. And it's, as I said, it's just disheartening that our politicians, our business officials in Jamaica don't take our culture serious where that is concerned, and to put more effort into like documenting it and preserving that type of culture. Because I believe a reggae museum in Jamaica would be perfect for tourism. And I know there was a Bob Marley expo in Toronto, downtown Toronto, because I went to that expo, and that expo was also in London, England. And based on the information that I got is that that expo is going to be permanent in Montego Bay, Jamaica, that they're going to set up like a Bob Marley museum, like a massive museum in Montego Bay, Jamaica, where you can see everything Bob Marley. But the thing is, reggae music, dancehall music is more than Bob Marley, and it would be so good if our government, if private sector in Jamaica could invest, because there's nothing bigger in Jamaica than our music culture. No matter, we talk about Usain Bolt and we talk about reggae boys and all of that, there's nothing bigger in Jamaica than our music culture. And I believe that if we continue and we go for another 20 years without having like a museum, I believe that that would be like a big mistake, because a lot of places you go in the world and they have museums where they document some of the things that they're famous for. And Jamaica, we're famous for music, and we should document that. So guys, sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Gilbert, the comedian, his reaction in Jamaica. And do you think that what he said, that Jamaica is the Nike of the Caribbean, do you think that that was a controversial statement? Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts.
Jamaica for the first time, and I meet the king of dancehall, man.
100.
My life is better than all of yours. You understand me? I'm with the king of that Vibes Cartel. You know what's so funny is that he was staring at me. I thought he was gonna slap me out of me or something, but he was like, "Oh," because I said I love you on Breakfast Club, man.
Yeah, no, man.
Yo, this is what's up, man. Real recognizes real. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
This man right here,
Yeah.
one of the greatest comedians I've ever watched. Intelligent, intellect, and he knows his stuff.
Yes,
Nigeria,
Yes, sir.
Two.
Yes, sir.
America,
Nigeria.
world legend. Come on, I told you.
I've just been blessed, right?
Come on, I told
just
you.
been blessed. No, you can't
man.
tell me, bro.
Yeah.
For real. I know I'm looking sweaty,
Yeah,
but I
me
earned
too.
it though.
Hey, Vlad, you owe this man a lot too.
Man, Vlad, yo, I know he does owe me a lot.
He does.
That's what I'm trying to say,
He
son.
made me watch. Is what I'm saying.
Ooh!
Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more